fierce sandstorm, a skinny boy lying unconscious on the dusty ground, and a cold-hearted man, for the first time in his life, trembling as he clutched a stranger in his arms. But why would someone who had never known mercy risk his life for a child like that? Let us turn back time to a small village in the Rajasthan desert and uncover the story of a flower blooming amidst the golden sands. In a small village, nestled in the scorching deserts of Rajasthan, where the sun blazed relentlessly and golden sand blanketed humble homes, lived a man named Ravi. He ran the only general store in the region, known for his cold, calculating demeanor. If someone owed even a single rupee, Ravi refused credit. Children who lingered to play were shooed away for fear they'd damage his goods. The elderly seeking help were met with a turned back and an indifferent gaze. Orphaned young and forced to fend for himself, Ravi believed that in this harsh world, everyone must look out for themselves, and kindness only bred weakness. One sweltering afternoon, as the sun scorched the earth, a strange boy appeared at Ravi's store. About 10 years old, with sun-darkened skin and tattered clothes, his eyes sparkled with an unusual brightness. Hesitantly, he approached Ravi and said softly, "Sir, I'm hungry. Can I work for some food?" Ravi eyed him skeptically from head to toe. Normally, he'd dismiss such a request outright. But, for reasons he couldn't fathom, he handed the boy a broom and grunted, "Sweep the courtyard clean." The boy's face lit up, and he worked diligently, without a single complaint. When he finished, Ravi gave him a handful of rice and some lentil stew. The boy bowed in gratitude, his eyes gleaming, and left. In the days that followed, the boy returned regularly. Ravi began letting him stay, to help organize shelves and tidy the store. Though Ravi never smiled, his gaze softened slightly when it fell on the boy. The villagers started to whisper, "What's gotten into Ravi? He's being kind to this strange kid." Then, one fateful evening, the sky darkened ominously. A ferocious sandstorm swept through the village, hurling dust and howling winds. As villagers scrambled to secure their homes, Ravi frantically gathered his goods. Through the chaos, he spotted the boy outside, struggling to guide an old cow belonging to a neighbor back to safety. Ravi shouted, "Leave it! Get inside!" But the boy persisted, tugging the cow toward its shed. A powerful gust roared through, blinding the air with sand. Without thinking, Ravi rushed out, grabbing the boy and the cow, pulling them into the store just as a sheet of tin roofing crashed down. Inside the dim shelter, the boy lay unconscious. Ravi, trembling, carried him to a blanket, his heart pounding. For the first time, he felt a visceral fear of losing someone who wasn't kin. He sat by the boy's side all night, watching his faint breaths, wondering, "Why do I care so much?" At dawn, as the first rays of sunlight pierced the cracks of the store, the boy stirred and smiled weakly at Ravi. A convoy of sleek cars rolled into the village. An elderly man stepped out, his eyes filled with emotion. He rushed forward and enveloped the boy in a tight embrace. "Lakshman, you've been here all this time?" Lakshman was the grandson of a wealthy merchant from Jaipur, lost during a charitable expedition. He had wandered the region, surviving on the kindness of strangers. Yet, among all he met, only Ravi had given him work and treated him with dignity, not as a beggar but as a person of worth. The merchant clasped Ravi's hands, his voice thick with emotion. "You saved my grandson and showed him compassion. My family will forever be grateful. Come to Jaipur, and I'll help you open a grand store, a new life." Ravi stood silent, his gaze drifting toward the endless desert. Then, for the first time in years, he smiled a rare, genuine smile. "This boy taught me that a single act of kindness can save a life. Thank you for your kind offer, but I have made my choice. I will remain here, standing by the people in need, and continue to support them in this harsh, unforgiving land." From that day, Ravi's store transformed into more than a place of trade. It became a haven for struggling laborers, orphaned children, and the elderly without kin. Ravi remained stern, but his eyes now held the warmth of a fire in the cold night. The little village, once barren and harsh, bloomed with a quiet miracle of flower in the desert. Ravi's kindness, resilient and enduring like a cactus blossom in the sands. A small act of kindness can transform a heart and bring light to the bleakest places. When you open your heart, you not only save others but discover the true purpose of your own life.